Max Muncy at the dish. He's 0 for 1. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. First and second, no outs here in Game 1 of the World Series. And that's in the dirt. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. And Mookie takes.
Ball 2.
That one the other way, and a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and there's one down. So up next, Andy Pajes. Walked his first time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to counter for Leffa. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. The tag, and they got him. A double play. And a no-no on the bases as he makes the third out at third. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Number 78.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Jimenez stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air, left field. Hernandez sizing it up. 2 down. And the batter is George Springer. Both 2 in this one. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. Up and in, and it's 1-2.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in time. So the drop third. Game 1 of the World Series. And the batter now, Tommy Edman. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Springer sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
That's off the mark. And that is ball one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's ball three.
And that's ball four.
Pitches down.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Runner on at first with one gone. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. Grounder might be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double. Back now in Toronto, and now the DH, Nathan Lucas. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one missing inside. And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground right side. And that's just foul. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now for the Jays, Dalton. Here comes the manager out of the ripped on the ground a second. Whips it to first. At the lefty reliever does it. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 56.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Sir Anthony Dominguez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Little getting cranked up as well.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
And he deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Booyah! He'll touch them all. His second home run of the series. It's 4-3.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the bowl. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Smith swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
The home side probably feels good playing with the lead, but they already dipped into their bullpen, and it's only game one of the series, and it's been a long season. You need those arms to stay as fresh as possible.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Safe.
No outs. Runner at first. Stepping in, Max Muncy. And that's way high. And that's ball one. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in game one of the World Series. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. A little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground, right side. 4, 6, out, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Mookie Betts. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's Kike Hernandez. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. With the tying run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. In the dirt, runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Betts stands at second with 2 gone.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Betts scores. It's 4-4. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that one upstairs, ball one. Jimenez. They limit the damage here. They get 2 and draw even again. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. And we are tied 4-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And that's a little bit high. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Right down to shoot. That's strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
0-2 now. And
One
ball
ball,
one.
2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The changeup missing. And that's ball 2.
2-2 to the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Pajes makes the grab for the second out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. There's a strike.
Aye.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Nope, that's inside.
Pitch in the
Ball
dirt. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play. That's an infield single. Here's Andres Jimenez. There's a strike. Kiner-Falefa on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a ball line to center.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean, on-target throw back into the infield is so critical, but so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an outfielder. Doesn't matter if you're throwing to a base or a cutoff, you have to give them something that they can handle. That cost them a run as a result.
Springer at the plate with 2 away, swings through that
0-1.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Jimenez around second, on his way to third. Coming home. And he's out.
Right there.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Tried to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And he takes one right. On the black, strike one. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul out of play. High fly ball out into left center field. Springer there makes the catch, and a quick out, number one. And next for LA, Shohei Ohtani. This guy with light tower power. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And they get Ohtani for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Varsho moving back for it. Booyah! His second homer of this series. It's 5-5. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Freddie Freeman. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. That one is upstairs. On the ground, out to short. Out number 3. Dodgers tie it up with a solo homer. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching the World Series on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. Just missed. And that is out of play. And a foul ball. Now that's smacked to right center. And it looks like trouble. Now he turns and heads for second. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now a chance for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
Now one missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Edmonds slings to first, and Guerrero is set down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch, and he just misses.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 1-1. And fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. With the go-ahead run at third here in the late stages of game 1. On the ground to the left. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. That misses the zone. 1-0. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
And another ball. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Go ahead run is at third. Now at the plate, Ernie Clement. That's inside.
Well, he's already in some trouble and fallen behind in the count. makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Squeezes it, and that is the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Dominguez back to work. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Little warming up as well.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2
That's
strikes
a
to count.
really good take.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Muncy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. All tied up here in game 1 of the World Series. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-0. Muncy hits a high fly ball, right field, on the move, racing back onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now it's Mookie Betts, 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. On the ground to third. Clement over to first. And Betts is gone. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Alex Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here's 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Out towards left center. Rings it in. 2 down. Andres Jimenez now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Fought off foul. Ground ball left side. Muncy sends it to first, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses off the outside edge. Got the bat going too soon and strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Not close with that one. It's 2-2. Swing and a chopper. Whips it across. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. First pitch misses. This one in the air. Guerrero. And there's 2 away. Tommy Edman at the plate. In the air, out towards left center. And George makes the grab, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. And we're back. Here's George Springer to start it off.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Fastball for a strike. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Next is the designated hitter, Nathan Lucas. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
And another ball.
And you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
1 strike.
Trying to send this to extra innings. That's to third. Fires over to first. And Guerrero is set down. And that means we're going to extras in the World Series. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. Back now in Toronto, and now Shohei Ohtani.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Hard liner. Springer there makes the catch.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
Freeman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And up to the plate is Will Smith. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. With the go-ahead run at first here in the late stages of Game 1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Springer sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. Line drive, base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Manager out of the dugout. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Anthony Banda.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Tap foul at the plate. Winning run on base at first. No outs. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. It goes down looking. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off. With the winning run on at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball. Runner takes off. That's to third. Muncy tosses across to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. And we're headed to the 11th. One hit, one left. We push on to the 11th. We're all tied up 5-5. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound. Here in the top half of the inning, Brendan Little. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying, and it's off the top of the wall.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Here's Mookie now. Pitch misses outside, and that's ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. This to third. Over to Connor Falefa. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. We are in the 11th. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-2 is the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gets to it on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. So digging in, Andres Jimenez. One out, base is empty. To third. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming in his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
That's a ball.
Springer stands in with two away as he takes a ball. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Back foot slider struck him out. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Little back to work. That misses.
Ball one.
And that is ball one. And that's ripped for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That should get the dugout going. And they lead it. It's 7-5. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brendan Little. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's outside. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the late stages of game one. Next offering is downstairs.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. Booyah! They go back to back. That's his fourth home run of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 8-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a foul ball. Outside, movement in the bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez appears to be getting loose. Number 68 also throwing. Outside with a breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Ball one there. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Ripped to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And Freeman is retired. And now here is Will Smith. And that one is inside, ball one. One out and a runner at second here in game one of the World Series. That one ripped. Booyah! He made him pay for that one. Their third home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-5. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw.
Base is empty, one away. And next for L.A., Max Muncy. And that misses. Ball one. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning, and we're deep into extras. And that one fouled off. With the shift on, hits right into it. Connor Falefa gets it to first. Out on the underhand toss. Here's Mookie now. That one fouled off. Betts tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Turns and fires to Betts. And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Blake Treinen. And first offering is fouled off. Treinen goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The 0-2. Got it. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And that one ripped to left. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. That one inside, and that's ball 1. The Dodgers leading by 5 here deep into extra innings. Line drive. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.